As Doctor Who has been off air for quite some time, with the X-Files TV series broadcasting, it does seem to make up for it. Then of course we've got a Doctor Who movie that came out 1996 with Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor. I love what they brought back in the movie, such as the Doctor offering a police officer a jelly baby.
Jelly baby, officer?
Jelly baby?
Just take it.
Also the return of the sonic screwdriver.
There, that should do it.
The movie is also an end of the 7th Doctor, as he arrived in San Francisco in America and he gets shot by a gang. He actually saved Chang Li's life, because if the Doctor didn't arrive, I think Chang Li would have been shot dead. So the 7th Doctor really took a bullet for Chang.
Timing malfunction.
The regeneration scene is putting Sylvester McCoy as the 7th Doctor era to rest. And moving forward with Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor. Paul McGann plays him so brilliantly. He's so doctory, with his long hair and a very stylish outfit with the long coat and the ascot and the waistcoat. He plays the Doctor so enthusiastically and shows the love of his adventures.
Gallifrey.
250 million light years away. That's a good 10 minutes in this whole thing.
And he's very a charming guy.
Don't be sad, Grace. You'll do great things.
Also the logo from the movie, reused from John Pertwee's first title sequence, as unfortunately John Pertwee had passed away on that year, 1996. Dr. Grace Holloway is a nurse who works in a hospital. We learn that the Doctor didn't actually die from a bullet.
That's strange.
What?
Deja vu, where am I?
Subclavian.
I should be in the brachiocephalic.
Instead, Grace was unfamiliar with Time Lord body. Where the heart surgery went terribly wrong, which really killed the 7th Doctor completely.
Time of death.
10:03. I want to see his x-rays now.
But when 8th Doctor comes, suffers the regeneration side effects and tries to memorise on who he is.
Da Vinci. He had a cold when he drew that.
You're still fibrillating badly.
No, I'm not.
The Doctor's first on-screen romance is where him and Grace were having a walk, and the Doctor realises his shoes fit perfectly as he runs off.
Brilliant yellow, yes! What? These shoes! They fit perfectly, yes.
And the Doctor realises who he is.
I am the Doctor!
In that defence, I get the Doctor has never done anything like that before, but he never said that he would never like doing this. As the Doctor regenerates and his personality changes, it's like as we grow up our personality changes and all of a sudden you're interested in romantic relationships. I really like Daphne Ashbrook as Grace. I think she was so great with Paul McGann. I wish there was more episodes of them travelling together in the TARDIS.
Thank you, Doctor.
No, thank you, Doctor.
And of course the villain in this movie is the Master, who's from the same planet as the Doctor, which is Gallifrey.
I always dress for the occasion.
It started off where he was sentenced to death by the Daleks. But then he was like the ghost serpent. who got inside paramedic Bruce, played by Eric Roberts. To make himself human again, however he was still decayed.
Need the doctor's body.
Sense of humor. No more snoring. You don't need a doctor.
Bruce's wife isn't aware that her husband is not her husband. He's in fact indeed the master now.
Come back to bed, honey.
My name is not Honey.
Oh, well. What would you like me to call you then?
As she approaches him and the master turns around with pretty menacing green eyes.
Come back to bed, master.
And then what happens is his regeneration is falling apart and he needs to steal the doctor's body to keep himself alive.
I can hear your thoughts, Doctor.
Chang Li was part of the gang who is depicted as the doctor's companion. But he's sort of the master's companion.
You kill me.
You want me to kill you?
No, I mean, you make me laugh, man.
He's pretty mischievous and pretty naughty, especially when he was stealing the doctor's things and ran off.
You don't know this man at all, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Then tell me his real name.
I gotta go.
Wait!
But at the same time, he's not really evil. He was just being used by the master.
Gold dust?
You get the rest when I get my body back. Deal?
Deal.
In order to steal the doctor's body.
And I will be rid of you.
All your lives! Didn't you tell Lee I'd stolen your lives? Lee, he's lying!
As soon as he realizes the truth, he changed sides.
Open the eye!
No! You lied to me.
And I think the 8th Doctor with Grace and Chang are an amazing TARDIS team. I wish we got to see them going on adventures. I love seeing more of Paul McGann as the Doctor. It's such a shame they only did one story, which I am really sad about, as I think Paul McGann is fantastic.
Sounds better. Right. Where to next?
I mean, after when the TV movie came out, the show was more dead than ever. According to those who lived through the 90s, as I wasn't around until the last 2 years, until 2005 with the new Doctor. And I'm so glad Paul McGann made a return as the 8th Doctor, and that he's not being forgotten about. And even though the show isn't on, there are still people out there talking about it and absolutely loving the show. Doctor Who isn't really dead.